everyone, it's Julie at the Paper Bag Lady 1. I hope everybody is doing well today. I know I'm having a great day. It is beautiful here. The sun is shining. There's a breeze. And I can finally get some things taken care of that I've been wanting to take care of for a long time. I have new things listed on my Zibbet, and I'm going to show them to you. It has been super crazy here between the end of school. We had all kinds of appointments after that. My daughter and I had our dance recital this weekend. There was just no time to sit down and do this, and I've had a lot of this stuff for weeks now. And I didn't just want to list one thing here or two things there, so I decided to just wait and do it all at the same time. So I'm going to do two videos here, and the first video I'm going to show you all the different laces and trims that I have, and then the second video will be all of the different doilies that I have. I think altogether there's about 40 items going up on the Zibbet. So yeah, so that's kind of exciting. So anyway, so let's just get started and jump right in. The first thing is this. It's a fabric. Let's see if I can get this open here. It's a fabric. It's kind of like a cocoa brown lace fabric, and it's a fairly heavy fabric, not particularly thin. Like, it almost feels like applique. I know it's not, but if you can see that texture on there, so that is really, really quite lovely. And there is this odd little orange line through it. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from, but it's just that one spot that goes the whole yard length of it. You will get 1 yard of this, and I think it is almost a yard wide. I think it's like 33.5 inches wide, so like 33.5 by 36 inches is what this is. I thought this would be great for covers, to possibly make flowers from it, although I'm not a great flower maker. I imagine that would probably work well. But anyway, so we have that. Another thing that we have is this, and I'm not going to take it out of the bag. I'm not going to take everything out of the bag. It's just easier that way, is this pink tulle. And this is a yard of pink tulle also, and I want to say, if I remember correctly, I think it might be around 18 or 19, or maybe 23 inches wide. Isn't that awful? I didn't write it down, and I don't have the listing up in front of me, but it's fairly wide. I think it's 23 inches. I think it's almost 2 feet wide. And if you can see on there, it's got like pink polka dots. So it's the pink tulle with the dots on it. We have that. Then we have, here, I'll show you these next. And most of these, not all of them, but most of these actually came from those big boxes that I got from Rachel, that Rachel sent to me, that we got at an estate sale. So that was very exciting. And all of these that I'm showing you now, most of them, I should say, there's a couple in here that are not. I'll take them out and we'll do those last. But all the ones that I'm going to show you now, I will actually donate part of the proceeds to the Susan G. Komen Race for a Cure. Rachel is doing a fundraiser through that next month in July, and so she was so kind as to find all this for me, that I thought I would send some of that money to her to donate for her fundraiser. So anyway, so let me show you these. First one, and you probably saw some of these before if you watched those videos, but if not, you'll see them now. Here's this really pretty, it's like kind of gathered, kind of pleated, a little roughly, white with the yellow, and all of these are 5 yards, all but one. All of these are 5 yards, and you'll get 5 yards of all of these. So we have that yellow one. We have 2 red ones, and one is, I don't know if you can see that well. We'll take it out. It's a lace. And the other one, when I first saw it, I thought it was eyelet, but it's actually not. It's like a floral scalloped pattern. So there's those 2 in red. Oh, I probably should have shown there is another yellow one. There's this skinny little yellow guy. And there's actually a light pink one that's exactly the same, just a different color. There's another pink one. This one's kind of like a dusty, I think on the camera it's showing up lavender, but it's really more like a dusty rose. And this is a really pretty, delicate little lace. In the peach and cream family, I really like this one. This is a real delicate thin one with the little holes in it, so you could take a real thin satin ribbon or something like that and weave it through there. I really like that look a lot. So there's that, and kind of like a peachy dark cream color. And then this is also, I call it a peach. The spool that it was on called it nude, which I guess if you were looking at undergarments, it would be that shade. But it's a stretchy elastic with that pretty little design on it, and I think that'd be really pretty for like little baby headbands if you're into that sort of thing, which I'm not, but I know some people are. Or of course on your other projects as well, but I really like these earthy shades. We have that. Then I love this. This is like a turquoise kind of zigzaggy edge to that. And I just think that's really pretty. I'm not sure how I'll use it. It looks kind of summery, kind of beach-like. I'm not sure. Here's another blue one. This one's more of an aqua, like a light aqua color, and this is a scalloped lace. And whoopsies, just a couple more here. Here is another blue one. I love this. It is so tiny and so thin and so sheer. I just think that is so pretty. This, if I can tell from the camera, it looks a lot brighter than it is. It is a really, really pale, like a sky blue or baby blue. That would be great on little baby boy albums. I just think that's so pretty. And then one more blue one, and this one, it's actually kind of hard to tell. It's actually blue and white, if you can see that. The pictures, I'm a horrible photographer, so the pictures, it looks mostly white, but when you have it folded in on itself like that, you can see the different shades of blue and white. And then there is this white one, which I just think is a really fun design with that scalloped edge on it. So those, they are in 5-yard segments, all of those. And then there is one that is a 1 yard. I'm not going to take that out, but it's like a really wide peach eyelet. I think it's about 4 inches wide, and that comes in 1 yard segments. There wasn't a whole lot of that, but I'm certainly never going to be able to use it all because I just don't use a lot of really wide things. So anyway, so those, there are those, which came from the things that Rachel sent me. And like I said, a portion of the sales of those will go back to her fundraiser. Then we also have this in a 5-yard segment, which is a black lace. Black floral lace. I don't know how well you can see that with the green behind it. There we go. Is that better? It's so hard for me to tell what you can see here because I'm close up, so everything's blurry, so I have my reading glasses on, but when I look at the camera, I'm shifting back and forth between the camera and then not on camera. It's hard for me to see everything clearly. So I hope I'm showing it well. So there's, you get 5 yards of the black, and then here's this gold, very metallic, sparkly gold crochet style trim. And that is a 3-yard piece. And then we have these two that are kind of applique-like. This one's white, and I just think that's really pretty. It's got a lot of detail in there, the little swirlies and then the little bloop bloop bloops on the edge. You like that description? Bloop bloop bloops. Anyway, there's 3 yards of that, and this one's like a little bit rougher of an applique. It feels to me, and this one's more of an off-white, and it's got those little circles or flowers all along the edge, and that is also 3 yards. So those are the individual laces. Now, because I got so much lace in those boxes, not all of them was there enough to do, 5 yards of this, 5 yards of that, or whatever. So what I actually did was put together some sets, and I had done this once before back when I was still on Etsy. So I thought I would try it again. So the first one is, this, and this is a set of 10 different eyelet trims. There's at least 1 yard of each. Some of them are slightly longer, so it's at least 10 yards. And there are, I think, 6 different cream colors and 4 different white ones. I only have 1 of these sets. So if you like eyelet, you better watch for that to get listed, because this is it. It's the only one I have. The rest of these I have at least 3 sets of. And the first one is this with all the different shades of peach and cream. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. There are 14 different trims in here. There's some kind of crochet style ones. There's some stretchy ones. There's some eyelet. There's all different kinds. And again, there's at least a yard of each. Mostly when I measure, I pull over a yard because I never want to short anybody. So you have at least 14 yards of that. And I have 3 sets of that. I also have one in pink and lavender. And one, I should have written it down, silly me. I want to say there's 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was wrong, 19. 19 different trims here. And again, at least a yard of each one. Some are stretchy, like I think this one's stretchy. There's some laces. There's some just kind of sheer different things. So there's that. And again, I have 3 sets of that. Here is a blue one, all different kind of blues, and this one I think had the 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22! 22 different blue trims, and some of the ones actually in all of these, there are some the individual 5-yard ones, but lots of different shades of blues in there. Again, I have 3 sets of that. Here's one that is green and yellow, my 2 favorite colors. And I put them together mainly because I didn't really have enough of one just to do, of each one to do separate sets. And this one, I better count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19. I have a thing with 19, I guess. This one has 19 different trims in it. And again, I have 3 sets of that. Here is a red, black, and white. And this one has 12 different trims, but there are over 16 yards because 4 of the trims, and I think it's these 4, 2, 3, 4, I think it's those 4. There are 2 yards of those, and then at least 1 yard of all the other ones. It has a little different one in there's that kind of like dangly tassel-y trim. And I have 3 sets of that. And then the last one I have is an all white set. And this one has, let me remember, this one I think has 18 different laces, but there are over 22 yards because again there are 4 different trims in here that there are at least 2 yards of, and then the other one there is at least 1 yard of. And I have 4 sets of the white one. So those are the different laces and trims that I have going up on the Zibbet. I will be posting this video and activating all those listings today, so you can look out for those. I will be back momentarily with a video to show you the different doilies and other crocheted goodness that I have getting ready to list. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you again soon.